This is one of the biggest updates for Instagram is in years. We can now access direct messages from a web browser. Huge, right? I'm kind of blown away by the possibilities, but really it comes down to a few things. Number one, saving a ton of time answering messages. Number two, saving all those cramped fingers from being on your phone all day. And number three, cultivating better relationships by just being more responsive. But it's not the perfect system yet, and I want to share with you some of the features that I think are maybe a little bit missing at this point, or really good. Number one, the bonus, you can like messages. In the Instagram app, you can like a message sent by a contact, but in the Facebook app, you can't. But you can do that in the web browser, and I think that this is a really great feature. So that means that you can engage and be active and more present with the people that you're responding to, because all you need to do is do a little tap and you like it. But what we're missing is number two, you can't sort by read or unread messages. One of the things that I think is missing from this new platform is that there's an inability to be able to sort read and unread messages, and this is something that I really need in order to track the messages that I'm receiving. And this isn't something that's available yet on the platform. Number three, the requests folder is quite wonky. So another one of the features that I think is a bit wonky, but it's hard to notice until you start playing around with it, is the requests folder. Typically in the Instagram app, when you open and mark a request in the other folder, it allows you to directly answer that person right away. However, this is a huge miss for me, because in the browser version, when you go into the other folder or the request folder and accept a message, that message immediately goes back into your primary or general folder, but you don't get to answer it right away. So you need to go into that folder and find the message. This is a big problem with this, and especially because the messages are all sorted chronologically, and if you get a high volume of messages, it's almost impossible to find, especially if there's no sort by unread messages filter. Okay, I know that's really confusing, so let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, Sarah messages me and it goes directly to my other folder, request folder. I want to accept that message and reply to her, but before I reply to her, I have to choose whether it's going to my primary or my general inbox. Once I select which inbox it's going to, that message automatically moves the message into that specific inbox, but it doesn't bring it back to the message itself. It brings me, the user, back to the top of that inbox. So to find that message from Sarah, I have to go through the inbox and find it and sort it and hunt it down. And again, this is a problem if the message from my other inbox is from like a week ago, but because it goes chronologically in the inbox I choose, and if I have a high volume of messages, I could have like 500 messages that go on top of it, and it's going to be really hard to find. But the good thing is, number four, there are multiple folders. I was pleasantly surprised to see on the browser app that there are direct messages for, in fact, multiple inboxes. So I have the creator account, so I actually have an inbox for both my general and primary and other inbox as well. And it's really easy to flip through. Number five, this is huge. You can view mentions or videos. And this is a feature that got me really excited, because on the Facebook version of this, you can't do this. You can't see pictures, videos, mentions that people send your way. So to see any of these things, you actually have to leave your computer and go to the Instagram app itself, which really slows down my flow. But in the browser version, you can actually see and engage with these people regardless of what type of media they send you. Number six, other bonus, you can listen to voice memos. I'm really excited about this one because I realized that you can listen to voice memos on the browser version, which makes things so much easier. But here's the catch, you can't record voice memos back. So I hope that this will be in their roadmap moving forward, because it does make things a little bit tricky. Number seven, bonus 7. You can send pictures from your computer on the browser version, and that connects directly to your computer file. So this would be super easy if you want to send people specific images or promotions and then just drag and drop them in. Number 8, the last problem I see is that you can't tag people yet. So if you're a service-based business, the ability to tag people on the Facebook platform is huge, but you aren't able to do that in the Instagram browser version right now. I don't know a lot of people who do this, but it is helpful to track different categories